Good day, welcome back to the channel, and we are at the Las Vegas Premium Outlet South, and this is an older of 2 units, and I'm just kind of taking a look at the hours compared to when they bought the unit. It's pretty normal, but we do have a history with that's common. I just saw a warning triangle down there, so we did have some issues with the vac motor. I don't know if it was a year and a half. It was just, I think it was the last major service on this. So going back, looking at some of the things that we look at, I've already separated the vac motor housing. One of the things I suggested the manager here is when they have a tight fit with different machines, like see how this is touching this fan cover on this machine, we always suggest to take the squeegee tool off before they park it and keep it stored like so you can walk between the machines without falling, because it's hard to get into the machine as it is with all these machines and all this extra debris equipment and everything else. So anyways, let's kind of look in here real quick. And I did replace this tubing, and the tubing is back to sucking water again. It looks like lots of wear and tear on the carbon brushes. As you can see, this brownish tint is actually carbon brush material, and depending on how the commutator inside this motor looks like, it looks like it may be something that's prematurely failing. And one of the things that can cause failure is inside here is the float switch that's in here. Sorry, I don't have my light, but as the actual, there's some dirt there. Okay, as the water level climbs, it's supposed to close this switch, and if it's malfunctioning, then we got a problem. So I'm gonna go get a light real quick. So that's the float switch. It has to be cleaned, and it's hard to say whether water has been over the top of it. I just don't know, but I'm going to check for functionality on this. Okay, this is the inside. I took the cover off. The inside of the vac motor, where you see this is the commutator. Carbon brushes ride on here. So when there's an influx of water that comes in, there's going to be some shorting, and this should be a uniform color of brown, or what they call a patina, which is a conductive material. And what I'm seeing right now is not only the carbon brushes have been worn down, which was aided by the water is arcing, and notice these ridges on this commutator. That means the commutator is worn as well. So there was a lot of arcing that was going on. This is a burned condition, and that's why you're seeing that error code right there. So I'm not going to even bother doing that, because there's just no sense in just replacing the carbon brushes when your commutator looks like this. So the vac motor is going to need to be replaced, and I got some tips on how to prevent this from happening in the future. Okay, so we're at the next part of the troubleshooting, and I got my finger pulled up on the switch for the vacuum motor to stop operating. And looking at the display, the only thing I see right now is the seat empty. But let me double check that, and we'll go back to it here. Let me confirm that, because I'm only doing this one-handed. Here's something that was a real concern to me. I've not seen these blades that bad, but these are very bad. So when you flip these blades over, or on your second edge, you want to think about ordering a set to keep in storage so you don't get to this point. Because if you look at it, they're leaving a whole bunch of water behind, guaranteed. And they've already been flipped over. Same thing on this side. And the support rollers the bearings are even getting exposed and full of, yeah, they're damaged. And this one's locked up, and it's because of debris. So it's not even turning. So what it's doing is leaving, there's a flat spot. It's been worn on there, but they jammed these all up. So I'm suggesting right now we get these taken care of too, along with a set of blades. And then it's going to be up to the customer to keep them in stock. So these must be the original blades. I would hate to say they are.